So hello everyone, hope you're doing well. Welcome back to my channel. In the previous video, I explained you the description of this particular question. If you have not seen this video, you can just go to that video and refer it once. Otherwise, this is again a simple question. You don't have to spend much time on it. The question is very simple. You will have given me two strings. Okay, you are given two strings. One is the goal and one is the string s. Okay, one string will have to shift. Okay, you will have to shift the first string in such a way that you are getting the goal of the goal string. Right? We have discussed this in the previous video, so I'm not spending much time on it. And we have also seen the constraint that it will be all the letters will be lowercase and it will be up to 100. Okay, length will be up to 100. So coming to the first solution, that is a Python based solution. Okay, let me just comment this part out. Okay, so yeah, coming to the first solution, first thing is, see, whatever be the string matching thing be, but one thing is very clear, that if the lengths are not same, that means we will never be having the answer as true. Okay, so what we have to do, first we'll see the length comparison. Okay, I'm taking the length of the goal and I'm comparing that with the length of the given string s. Okay, if they're not the same, we'll have to return false. Okay, this forms the first and the most basic test case here. Okay, because nowhere they are mentioned that both the strings will be of same length. Okay, since they have not mentioned that, it's always better to code the solution, otherwise you will be wondering why the test cases are failing. Okay, that is the first thing here. Okay, next thing is, I am declaring function here which will do most of the comparison. Okay, so I will come to that, but let us see what I am doing here. Okay, I am using a simple for loop here. Okay, so what I'm doing is, I'm going through each character in the string s. Okay, each character in the string s I'm going. Okay, what I'm doing, I'm trying to see which character matches the first character of the goal. Okay, remember, each character I'm going in the string and I'm trying to see which character matches the first character of the goal. What is that? At a s of I is equal to goal of 0. Okay, if that matches, I'm doing a function call here. Okay, what is that function call? And in the function call, I'm passing I plus 1. Okay, let us see, the ith character is matching with the 0th character of the goal. In that case, I'm passing I plus 1 here. Why I plus 1? See, the idea is very simple. If the first character matches, okay, if the first character matches, then I have to match from the second character onwards in the goal. Okay, that is the basic idea here. Okay, what I'm doing here in this particular function. Okay, what I'm doing is, the index, that is from where I have to now check. See, as I mentioned, this thing, it is like in a shifted way. Okay, so what I have to do, I will have to, you know have to do such a way that even after crossing it, okay, I will just show you how it works. Okay, first of all, I'm declaring non-local and goal. Okay, then what I'm doing, I'm starting from the first character going till the last character. Okay, in the goal string. Okay, what I'm doing, if goal of I is not equal to s of index and this thing. Okay, what is this, by the way? Now try to understand this. And after every instant, I'm doing index equal index equal. So what will happen is, so for example, this starting matching. Okay, so what we will be passing to the, this is index 2, right? So in the this particular function, I will be passing index equal to 3. Okay, because I am, if you see here, just a second. Yeah, I'm passing plus 1. Okay, so in this case, I will be passing compare strings of 3. Okay, that means, yeah, from this particular thing, it will start matching. Okay, it will match this with the second element. See, index 1 will be matched with this. Okay, similarly, index 2, that is matched with this. Okay, now index 3 will be matched with this. Okay, but how to do this? So what I'm doing is, I am doing percentage n. Okay, because I know both the strings are of same length. So what I'm doing is, at after each matching, I'm doing index equal to index plus 1, and then while matching, I'm doing index percentage n. So what this will ensure is that this is the way I am trying to simulate the rotation. Okay, or the shift, whichever way you call it. You can also call it as a rotation. Okay, this is how I'm trying to simulate the rotation. Okay, so the idea here is, once the index crosses n, it will again go back to 0. Okay, that is, if let us say, okay, the index is like this. Okay, it will be like, it will from 0 it will go to n. Okay, from 0 it will go to n, and then from n again I will go back to 0. That is the basic idea. It will be going this in loops. Okay, it will not be ever crossing 0 or n boundary. Okay, it will never be going below 0, it will never be going above n. Okay, that is the beauty of this. Okay, that is what I'm trying to simulate. Okay, that yeah, circulation part, or you can call whichever way you call it, that I'm trying to simulate through this. Okay, that is, let us say this particular index matches with this, so I have to start the matching from next index one. That is, from this I will matching it to this. Okay, similarly, then E will be matched to this. Okay, then this A will be matched to this. Yeah, this A will be matched to this, and finally the B. Okay, this V will be matched to the last V. Okay, once everything matches, what I have to return? I have to return true ultimately. Okay, even if one of them is not matching, I have to return false. So if I return true here, that means everything matched, so this particular thing will be true. Okay, this is true, and this was obviously true while making the function call. That finally I can return true is the answer. Okay, this will be answer for this whole question. Okay, that is, for this whole string I will return it true in that case. Okay, let us say if one of them it returned false. Okay, something happened here and this particular condition got executed and it returned false. Okay, that what will happen, this true will not be returned, this loop will continue further. Okay, this loop will continue further. Okay, at last, let us say nothing matched, so this true will never be returned, this condition, whole condition will never be true. At last we'll have to return false. That is the basic idea. If I can run this and show you. So idea here is, see, we are not simulating everything. Okay, we are not comparing everything so what some people do is that they will try to rotate the string and then they will try to match if whole s matches goal or not. But my point here is, when if a single thing doesn't match, there is no point in continuing the matching process. Okay, so what I'm doing, I'm matching whichever character first matches with the zeroth character of the goal. Take that thing from there onwards, start matching the rest of the characters. Okay, that is the basic idea which I'm following. Okay, let us say in one of the case it's not following, that is second last letter or last letter, wherever it is not following, simply return false and let this particular loop continue further. Okay, let this loop continue further. If nothing of them is matching, this two will never be written and finally will be written in false. Okay, let me quickly run this and show you. As you can see, it clearing all the test cases. I've already submitted the solution and it worked. Okay, and let me tell you, this was among the fastest solution. That was, it was beating, like it was beating 100% of the test cases in both space and time complexity. So I can give you the solution in the comment section. You can take this and try it of your own. But yeah, this is one way of doing it. There are multiple ways to do it. As I mentioned, one of them is, what will happen is you will take the this as it is and try to compare it with the goal. Okay, try to compare it with the goal. Okay, if it doesn't match, then what to do, you have to make a shift and then again compare. Like this, you have to keep making the shift for, let us say, n times. With, like, even after n times, if it is not matching, then you have to conclude that it is not going to match. But that will take around O of n square complexity. Okay, because for every iteration, that is for every n, you are making a shift. While doing the shift again, you have to spend O of n complexity. So this will be O of n square solution. Okay, this will be kind of O of n square solution. But in this solution, what we are doing is, see, there will be only a one case. Okay, there will be only one case when all the strings will be, that is all n characters will be compared. That will be when everything is matching. Okay, only then we'll go till the nth comparison for one iteration of this. Okay, only for one iteration of this all the n characters will be compared. Okay, otherwise will not be compared. Okay, so out of the n iterations, there will be only one iteration where all the n characters are getting compared. Okay, otherwise they will not be compared. So ideally it will be O of n solution. Okay, it will be O of n solution. And if you talk about this space complexity here, uh, see, if we ignore the stack space, okay, which, okay, even this is not a stack, by the way, we are not doing recursive call. So if we ignore that, see, we are not taking anything here. It will be off one solution in that case. Okay, because here we are not declaring any separate string and doing the stuffs here. Okay, and also, since remember in Python, since strings are immutable, so if you're doing that, shift, and if you're generating the next string, it will again take O of n space. Okay, because remember, you cannot modify string on its own. Okay, that is, it's immutable. When you're doing some modification, new string is getting created, so that will lead to O of n. But in our case, since we are not doing that, we are not doing any such thing. Okay, that circulation or that shift, we are not simulating it to do the comparison. For our case, it is not like that, so it will be of O of 1 space solution, and the time comes will be O of n. Okay, yeah. So friends, yeah, that was all for today. This was the Python solution. I will also show you the get same logic, but I will show you the Java solution in the next video. So yeah, friends, that was all for today. See you tomorrow. Thanks a lot.